happy Thursday. It's January 12th.
Yes. A big historical day now on Broadway. It's a beautiful day, right?
It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful! The Carole King musical is 3 years old today.
It feels like yesterday that it started.
It really does feel like yesterday, but we're just getting old. And
so we have a very special guest.
Yes. Who?
Ben Jacoby from Beautiful.
Yes, who plays Barry Mann.
See how we did that?
We're very excited to have him here. And we have, is there news? What's
There's
happening?
news. There's
A
always
little bit of
news.
news. Isn't there some Tony Awards news?
Yes. You're acting like you
Tell
don't
us
know.
what it
It's so
is.
cute when he acts like he doesn't know. The Tony Awards are going back to Radio City Music Hall on June 11th. This is good news.
Wait, I'm trying to remember. So last year,
It was at the Beacon.
and then the year before?
It was at the Beacon.
So it was 2 years?
Yes.
But then it was...
Don't ask me to recount the last
I
20
can't
years of where it was,
remember.
but it's going back to Radio City. This is just good news. It's
People
a
are
bigger
excited.
house. It's more comfortable. It's more historic. It's beautiful, and we don't have to be in a press room with a swimming pool.
The press room was terrible this year. So yeah, I'm excited.
Because they don't have a lot of room at the Beacon, so it's at the JCC. You don't need to know. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Anyways, yeah, it's good. Oh, wait, we have a question right away. William wants to know, what theater is Sunny in the Park with George playing at? A brand new theater.
That's right.
An old new theater.
An old new
What's it
theater called the Hudson.
The Hudson. Yeah, it's nice. It's going to be nice. It's brand new. They're like cleaning it up. Cleaning it up for Jake Gyllenhaal.
They're sweeping right now.
Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
Keep going. Oh, I can keep going. There's a new Dominique Morisseau play at Lincoln Center Theater. No cast yet. So that's going to be in the summer at the Mitzi Newhouse, and June 15th it starts, and then it opens in July. Has to do with education and a teacher, and I don't know. It just sounds interesting.
Jeffrey, who is, of course, a regular, wants to point out it was at the Beacon in 2011, 2012, and 2016.
And I was at the Beacon in 2011, 2012, and 2016 Okay, moving on. Thank you, Jeffrey, by the way.
Yeah, he knows
He's so on it.
He's paying attention.
On it. We have a cute hot shot of the new cast, or the cast of If I Forget, which is written by Stephen Levinson, who wrote Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh, right.
That's at the Laura
Will
Pels.
probably be a Tony nominee this year, right?
I mean, I'm going to put my money on that.
If not winner.
Yeah. That starts February 2nd and opens February 22nd and stars Kate Walsh, TV's Kate Walsh.
TV's Kate Walsh.
And Tony nominee Jeremy Shamus, a bunch of other fun people.
And great theater people.
Great theater
Maria
people.
Dezia,
Larry
Larry Brigman. Yeah, good people.
Good people. Check.
What's it about? We don't know.
It's about
forgetting
Israeli-Palestinian relations and a professor, and Jeremy Shamus plays. I'm sure it's fantastic. Heavy, but maybe fun. We don't know.
Wait, we have an important question. Marianne wants to know, any Broadway shows coming up with Raul Esparza?
I've been asking this question every day for years.
Sadly, no. No, sadly not.
I wish.
Not right now. Soon. He's on
Raul,
TV.
are you watching?
He's on TV. He's on Law & Order.
He's very busy.
I'm sorry, keep going.
May I keep going?
Yeah,
Thank you. You just want me to
I mean, I want to
through.
address people's questions. When is Come From Away coming? Like, soonish.
That
like
was
in a
really a
month
good
and a half-ish.
answer. That was really accurate.
It's coming. Check out Broadway.com. You'll find out the exact date.
So Michael Emerson, remember him?
Who?
Michael Emerson?
Oh my God, Lost. And Gross Indecency.
I knew you were going to say that.
The Trials of Oscar
Wilde.
Wilde.
That's
right?
right. Yes.
Off Broadway. That's where I
Yes.
first knew him from.
Yes. And Hedda Gabler on Broadway. He is
Right.
coming back to Off-Broadway with January LaVoy. They are in Wakey Wakey, which is fun to say, and also written and directed by Will Eno at Signature, starting February 7th.
Which means, if it's a Will Eno play, it
It's
means
gonna be
like
batshit
all
crazy.
rules are... It's like, we don't know what it's going to be.
He's a very experimental guy. I like that about
Yeah.
him. Here's something fun. Aaron Lazar, Broadway's Aaron Lazar.
Who I feel like I brought this up yesterday, but who I just saw in Merrily We Roll Along in L.A. I bring up this production all
Not
the
a
time.
day goes by.
But he was
that's all I have to say for that.
He was incredible. He was Franklin Shepard, Inc.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently he is the body double for Benedict Cumberbatch.
This is crazy. This is a weird gig.
This is a weird thing. Now, what they are not doing is they are not...
On what? An Avengers
an Avengers.
movie.
It's called
the Avengers sequel. It's huge.
Infinity War, which sounds
It's huge.
like it never ends, but I don't know. So they're not putting Benedict's head on Aaron's body. So if that was your idea, that's not.
So what is it?
So they're going to shoot the movie with Aaron Lazar, and every time his face is away from the camera, it'll be Aaron, and then they're going to bring in Benedict to shoot, and then. So you're basically going to see Aaron's back.
Does that make him an ass double? Isn't that what you call an ass double?
I think that's.
I mean, you're saying,
impressive.
you know what you're saying? You're gonna see when we see the Avengers movie, we're gonna be seeing
some of Aaron Lazar's body.
ass. Hey, Aaron.
Wow, hi, Aaron. We love you. Aaron Lazar.
That's great,
He's very
though.
attractive. I'd like to see his face too.
Yeah, well, I know. Me too.
I'm just saying.
I would love to see him in a movie. Keep going.
Oh, I can keep going. I'm going to keep going. Okay.
Imogen just signed on to say, Benedict. Hi, Imogen.
Imogen.
Don't worry. Benedict's face will be in the movie.
I love you, and I know that you take this the right way. She's the original Cumberbitch. Okay. Ryan Murphy's previously announced series called Feud.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, I know.
Has a date.
This is great.
It has a date. It's going to premiere on March 5th on FX. And stars.
Yeah, but it's about the whole thing.
Yes.
Betty Davis, Joan Crawford.
The Feud.
The rivalry, the feud.
And it's played by Jessica Lange and Susan Sarandon.
Starring Jackie Hoffman as the maid. Literally. That's true. Jackie Hoffman's in it.
I don't know if that's the billing, but...
Jackie Hoffman will hopefully be here on Live at 5 to talk about it.
Imogen Lloyd-Webber has just announced she will be marrying Benedict Cumberbatch. So congratulations to the happy couple. Speaking of happy couples, there's another engagement besides Imogen and Benedict. I got the segues, you guys. Emily Paget,
yes,
Broadway's Emily Paget.
who was just in Sweet Charity and will be in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That's correct. And Tony nominee Josh Young.
Yes.
Are engaged.
Who's dreamy and has a great voice.
And they got engaged in Bermuda, so it's a really
And there's a
beautiful
photo
picture.
to prove it. It's like, there's like a...
We have photographic proof.
I linked to the photographer's website, and he said that the way that they surprised her, obviously. But she thought she was taking like test photos for the photographer. And then they set up this whole thing. So anyway, it's a really nice photo.
Okay, want to hear something else that's super random besides that? Hillary Clinton's speeches are going to be set to music.
I love this.
And there will be a concert on January 20th, which happens to be Inauguration Day. Beautiful, hi Ben, Beautiful's Jelena Kennedy, who's Canadian, I'm just saying, and Donna Lynn Champlin from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and Broadway are going to be in it along with a bunch of other people.
That's random.
That's so random. I love it.
I wonder if there's going to be choreography.
I don't know. Deborah Cox is recording her songs from The Bodyguard. So this isn't a cast album. This is her singing, I don't know, the best of Whitney Houston. I don't know.
Isn't that what The Bodyguard is? The Bodyguard tour is the best of Whitney Houston.
Right, but you won't hear the other songs.
But they're not calling it a cast album. Well, they just released a cast album from the London production, so maybe it's just... Deborah Cox is an amazing singer, so that's going to be good.
Also, Othello Remix is closing on Sunday at the West Side Theater. We have our final vlog from the diva, Cheryl Lee Ralph of The Wicked.
God, how are we going to live without her?
And she does interview the green girl on the red couch, because people have been waiting for that. So that happens. It's like really short, but it happens. And we have show clips from Jitney, which I am seeing tonight.
Oh, yeah, have fun.
It's the most important news
August Wilson addict over here.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. And that's enough. I'm done now.
Let's talk about Beautiful, the Carole King musical, with Ben Jacoby. Come on in, Ben.
I'm back.
How you doing?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
It's not your actual anniversary, but it's the place you work.
Yeah.
And you've been there almost a year?
Yeah, almost a year. Yeah.
What's it like being in a show that long and on Broadway? And do you feel very settled and
it's amazing.
You got your lines down in the song?
I know my lines. Fortunately, I know my lines by now.
Well, that's so good to hear.
It took 6 months, but I know them now.
Yeah, it's crazy that this show has become like a huge smash. And when it opened, I feel like people were kind of like, it's just another jukebox music. You never know with these things.
Yeah, and I kind of had no idea what a big hit it was until I was like auditioning for it. And
where were you 3 years ago when this show opened?
I was on tour with Phantom of the Opera.
Playing Raoul.
Playing Raoul, yes.
Raoul.
Mm-hmm.
And how was that?
It was great. I like that new production.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that one. It's like the reboot. It's the reboot.
Yeah, it's the reboot. It's all the sets redesigned and new choreography, new director, and yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Kind of updated. Like the fire stuff is really cool.
Is it fair to say that you were kind of destined for Broadway? I mean, I know the Jacoby name.
Sure.
Well, first of all, I know Jacoby and Myers. Are you related to them?
Not that I know.
Do you know those ads?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I grew up with those ads, those
me
lawyer
too.
ads. You're not. That's not family.
That's not me.
Just making sure. But I know your father, Mark Jacoby, who's been in many Broadway shows, Tony nominated, very talented guy. So tell me, when did you first think, oh, look what Daddy does. Maybe I want to do that, or what was that?
Well,
I'm sure people just ask this all the time, and I'm sorry for asking such a generic question.
It's not generic at all. It's I don't know. I remember seeing Ragtime when he was in the original cast of Ragtime.
His father, he was fabulous.
And he let me come up to Toronto where they did it before they brought it to New York, and I got to watch a little like tech rehearsal backstage situation, and I was like, this is pretty neat. And I think that's kind of first when, but it was always there, I guess.
But he was in so many shows, and so many great shows, and he has a great voice. And
beautiful voice.
Yeah, and you have a great voice, so you got lucky that, like, you know,
genes.
It would have sucked if you couldn't sing, and Dad could, and you were trying to be on Broadway. It would have been like,
Sure. Yeah.
that would have been awful.
Would have been humiliating.
So I'm glad it worked out. What's your favorite Carole King song? Somebody wants to know.
Oh, man. I've always liked Some Kind of Wonderful. And the way it works in the show, it's like kind of the big reveal of the Drifters,
right?
Which is kind of fun. And I love that.
What's the Beautiful family like? Every show has its own sort of like rhythm, and the cast has its own. What's it like backstage at the Stephen Sondheim Theater?
It's a great company. Everybody gets along. Everybody's happy to be there. Like you say, it's been 3 years, and there are still maybe half the company that's been there the whole time, and they are all still like really happy to be there, doing their jobs, and it's a great place to work.
Do you have a nice dressing room?
Yeah, it is nice.
I mean, nice the Sondheim
is
not like an old theater.
Newer, exactly. It's kind of like recently renovated, and so
there's no asbestos or stuff like that. Like it's nice and clean.
Yeah, I hope not.
Clean. Did Jared Spector leave it clean when he left? Because Jared Spector played the part.
Yeah, it was. He
nice. Didn't leave a mess.
Thanks, Jared. Yeah, no, he left. Yeah, he left a couple.
Is it like an Airbnb? Does someone have to come in? There's like a cleaning. Someone have to come in and clean in between actors. I don't know the process.
Yeah, I think they come in and clean, and there's always like sometimes there's like paper towels still like strewn around the room that I have to clean up. So the cleaning crew could step it up, I guess.
Jaden wants to know: have you met Carole King, and what was she like? If you have,
I met Carole King briefly. We had our 1000th show not all that long ago, and she came out. And my story of meeting Carole King is going up to her and saying, "Hi, I'm Ben," and she said, "Yeah, I know." I kind of didn't know what to say after that.
She's like, "I have the play now."
Okay, I know, because they have casting approval, I think, and stuff. So she was aware of who I was, and I kind of didn't know where to go from there.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, good, okay, let's take this picture and get out of here.
What about Barry, the guy that you're playing?
I haven't met Barry.
He hasn't been around?
No.
Come on, Barry. What's up, Barry? But did you don't look anything like him, really, do you? Do you look like Barry, man?
I don't.
Like young Barry, man? I don't know.
So.
I didn't do like a side-by-side.
I knew he has a beard now. I mean, he's got dark hair and dark eyes. So that much we have in common.
And dark eyes. Billy wants to know about your dream role. People always want to know about dream roles.
Dream roles.
Come on, dream big.
Okay. I'd like to play Bobby and Company.
Ooh, that's a good. I like that.
I'd like to... I think everybody wants to do something new that doesn't exist yet.
Write him a dream role.
Yeah, write me a part.
You said one in your Fresh Face video that I liked. I'm trying to remember. Because we interviewed you, we did a Fresh Face with you, and you said some dream roles there. Because it's a common question, right?
Yeah.
People just will come up to you on the street and say, "What's your dream role?"
My dream role.
As if they're going to write a check and just do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Someone produce Hamlet for me, please.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You fancy like that?
I don't know if I'm fancy like that, but I'd like to give it a try.
What was your first time on stage? What'd you play?
I think it was like in my church, and I was like a peach in the Garden of Eden or something.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's pretty deep.
And I didn't get Adam or anything. So I had to play the peach.
Were you like a school star of shows? Like, did you get like the leads?
Sometimes. There were a couple where like my voice was changing, and I went in to sing.
Like during the show?
We were doing Annie, and I could not get through Easy Street for the life of me.
You want to play Rooster?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Lily.
Yeah, Lily, exactly, yes.
Okay, I knew this question was going to come because it always comes up. Alex wants to know, what about onstage mishaps? I'll take either at Phantom or Beautiful. Because I bet Phantom's kind of crazy, too.
Yeah, Phantom... Well, like I feel like I came into a well-oiled machine with Beautiful that like has all the kinks worked out. But Phantom was like...
Did you open the tour?
Yeah, I
you were the
opened
first.
tour.
Okay, you were the first Raoul.
There was once where it actually wasn't really an onstage mishap, but so the fire goes off. The Phantom makes some sort of dramatic exit, and there's like fire.
He is
and
dramatic,
stuff,
isn't he?
Yeah, really over the top. So the fire goes off, and I can't remember. Maybe something went a little wrong, but there was a smell in the theater, and the audience started freaking out and getting up and leaving in the middle of the second act.
Wow.
So that was terrifying being on stage. I remember hearing like...
And you guys are just like,
and I was like, what is that noise? And it was like the seats all coming back up and hitting the backs. And everybody in the house was just leaving sort of on their own volition. So.
Well, they must have been really scared.
I think so. And we were scared because we didn't know what was going on. It's like, someone have a gun
Like,
out
God, I thought
there,
people liked
or-
this show. What the hell? Hasn't it been running forever on Broadway?
That was crazy. But yeah.
Peyton wants to know, how do you deal with stage fright, if you deal with stage fright?
Oh, I should probably think of a better way of dealing with stage fright, because I do deal with stage
Really?
fright. Yeah, I kind of try to just tell myself that, like, being nervous accomplishes absolutely nothing. It's not going to help you.
Right.
So, you know, you can be nervous about it, but it's not going to do you any good.
I just heard a podcast with Martha Plimpton, and she was talking about stage fright.
Yeah.
And she said that what she does is she looks out in the audience and she just thinks about how much she hates every one of them before she walks on
good.
stage.
That's good.
I was like, so badass.
That's pretty awesome.
And I could totally picture her doing that too. So anyway, you might want to try that one.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
What was life like on the road? Leo wants to know. Did you? How long did you actually tour?
I was with the show for a year.
Okay.
It was
Favorite
pretty good.
city?
We played New Orleans for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's fun.
And by the end of the week or the stay there, I was kind of like, okay, we have to get out of here.
This is not
kill
good
myself.
for us.
But
Were you out
but that
late
was
after the show
awesome.
in New Orleans?
Not like every night or anything, but yeah, like there's late night jazz everywhere, and it's fun to go out and
Does late night jazz mess with your voice?
The jazz is fine on my voice. No, it was, I think it was okay with that. New Orleans was great. What else did we do? We were in Chicago for 2 months, which I love that city, but it was like polar vortex. It was January and February.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like negative,
Yeah.
whatever, and that was pretty horrible.
Yeah, that's not good.
And that affected my voice more. It got all dry and kind of, you know.
What kind of music do you
late night
listen to?
jazz.
Like, on your phone, what are you listening to?
Well, I was just listening to Radiohead on the way here.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Did you listen to Broadway music when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
You were like a show nerd?
Yeah, kind of,
into
I
it,
guess.
yeah.
I mean, not exclusively, but yeah, I did listen to shows.
Did you ever listen to your dad singing on cast albums?
Yeah, I mean, like my first CD was the Ragtime cast album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ragtime. That's a good show you can do too. Would you ever want to play one of your dad's roles? Because he actually played the Phantom.
He played the Phantom. That would be pretty cool.
Would you like to play the Phantom?
Yeah, I think so.
Would you like to do the Phantom on Broadway? Is that something?
Yeah.
Sign him up.
Yeah, hey.
Sign him up.
Let me
Dream
know.
roles. Dream roles. Sign him up.
I don't know anybody that's done Phantom and not wanted to play the Phantom. It's just such a, like, the mystique of it all is so... I mean, maybe the Phantoms who are tired of being under that makeup all the time.
Right.
No.
And you'd probably be the first father-son Phantom.
Yeah,
Weird.
I'd be surprised to
thing.
hear that there was another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you actually you're like the son of the anyway, it's weird if you think about the sequel, you're like that kid. Anyway. That was a
I don't know
spoiler,
the
by the way.
sequel
That was a
enough.
spoiler if anyone hasn't Henrietta just wrote, and I think this is a perfect final comment. Henrietta said, Phantom is bae. B-A-E.
He sure is.
Good to say. What else is there to
That's like
say?
that's like really cool. Bay.
So what's going to happen? Is there like a party after Beautiful tonight? You're going to have a cake or something? Champagne?
I think we'll probably have a cake.
Something,
Yeah.
maybe something.
Here's hoping.
Barry Mann will pop out of a cake
I like
or
cake
something.
and
How long are you going to be there? Do you know?
no, I don't know right now.
All right. Well,
Foreseeable
check this
future,
guy
I hope,
out.
right?
He's Barry Mann in Beautiful: the Carole King musical, or Dash, if you prefer.
I
You
think
just have
it's,
to
I
have
think
some
it's
sort of dash.
officially.
I'm sorry, I've been corrected.
It is Dash?
I've been corrected. It's a dash.
Shows what I know.
Beautiful Dash, the Carole King musical, is at the Stephen Sondheim Theater, even though he has nothing to do with it. But thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And we'll be back tomorrow live at 5. Bye. Wave goodbye.